Have you written anything lately?
Yeah, I guess.
Will you play it for me?
You don't want to hear, it's not good.
Hey everybody, it's Dunkel in the trunk. It's been a while. Stopped vlogging for quite a while. It's my birthday today, July 18th, 2011, and I received a challenge from a friend to do a vlog today. So I can't turn down a challenge, so here's the vlog. I have some things that have been on my mind for a while now as far as our country goes. We have over 14, still under $15 trillion in national debt. We have a current year budget that's going to take us an additional $1.65 trillion into additional debt. And this budget was put through well knowing our current debt situation. So what I don't understand, let's just say you're a person out there who can't seem to pay your bills. You don't seem to make enough money to pay the bills that you have. You probably do. You're just probably spending money on certain things that you shouldn't be spending money on. Extras, we'll say. If you went to a financial advisor and that individual looked at your situation, they would set you up on a program where you would cut all the extras out of your life and you would start paying off your bills. Well, America doesn't seem to be doing that. Republicans, Democrats, none of them seem to be doing that. Right now, they're just bickering back and forth about raising the debt ceiling and what can we do for now. Here's the deal. When the budget is made, it needs to be drawn up so that this country is bringing in more money than it's spending. It's going to hurt the American people for a while. There's going to be programs cut. There's going to be cuts made that we're just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But if we're ever going to pay off our debt, we're ever going to get back in the black, or at least close to it, because right now we're unfathomably away from the black. We need to make these cuts. And to see a budget passed for this year that takes us an additional $1.65 trillion into debt as a nation just amazes me. It should be illegal. People should be in jail for this. Our country is on the downward slide as far as an economic superpower. We used to be the biggest industrial complex in the world. Now we're a service-based country. We offer services. We don't offer the industrial complex we used to. Our industry has closed down to foreign competition. Our industry that has survived hasn't survived in America. Many of the large industries have moved overseas because they get the tax breaks, they get cheaper labor. They can actually compete on the world scale when they're not producing their products in our country. We talk about, right now, the Democrats want to raise taxes. Not on the middle class citizens as much as the upper tier citizens, 200,000 and above. Well, here's the problem with that. The 200,000 and above are your small business owners and large business owners. These are the people that create jobs in America. So if you're taxing them, what are they going to do? Are they going to hire more people? No, because they're paying more money out. What we need to do is give incentives to business owners and to those individuals who create jobs in America, give incentives for them to do their business here and for them to expand their business here. Give them incentives so they can become competitive in the world market, or just competitive with each other in certain cases. If you do that, they're going to get more business. They're going to expand their business. They're going to hire more people. And rather than raising taxes, you're creating new taxpayers, because when they expand their business and they hire more people, right then you're creating more taxpayers. Right now we have an unemployment rate of over 9%. The actual unemployment rate is probably closer to 17 to 20% because you have to take into consideration all of those people that were on unemployment but have since fallen off the system and still don't have jobs. Those people aren't tracked anymore. So we probably have close to a fifth of the working population of America currently drawing unemployment or not drawing anything at all. What do we do to combat that? We have to expand our capitalist base. We have to go back to capitalism. We have to allow the businesses to do what they do best, and that's to create products and services that Americans need. And in creating good products and services and having incentives given to them by the government in order to do so, what's going to happen? The business is going to expand. They're going to hire more people, create more taxpayers, and the government's going to get their payoff in the end. By taxing them to death, what happens? We pay more. Businesses don't pay taxes, people pay taxes. So if you charge a company that produces a product that I need more in tax, guess what? I'm paying more for that product because they're going to jack up the price of their product in order to make up or to compensate for the price they're paying for the tax. I have a problem with that. I look at other things too, like ethanol. Look at ethanol production in America. Ethanol, okay, wonderful fuel. It's not that awful much cheaper than regular fuel. If ethanol was being produced and I could buy it for 99 cents a gallon, outstanding. But it's not. And the fact of the matter is, we have to look at the extent of the situation when we're using 4 out of every 10 ears of corn produced in America to produce ethanol fuel. Because when we take those 4 out of 10 ears away from feed, what are we doing? We're causing the price of feed to go up, which is causing the price of everything connected to feed to go up, which is why we're going to the store and we're paying more for eggs, for meat, for cheese, for all of our foods, for everything. We have to look at the extent of the situation. Okay, ethanol, great thing, wonderful, outstanding. But what else is it affecting when we're taking 4 out of every 10 ears of corn out of our feed production? It's detrimental to the entire system. We can't just say this is a good solution to something. We have to say here's a solution. By making this decision and going with this solution, what other areas of our economy are we affecting? And if we're detrimental to other areas of our economy, it might not be the best solution. We need to use that wonderful thing that I've mentioned before called logic. If we use that, we can come to the right decision every time. And we don't have to worry about republicanism, being a Democrat, being an independent or a libertarian. We have to worry about, here's the problem, here are the solutions. What's the logical solution? What's the best solution for the majority of the American populace? What's the best solution for the current and future stability of America? Those are the only 2 things that you need to involve in your decision making when trying to come up with a solution to a problem that we have as a country. This is my opinion. Here's the problem. That problem only has one of 2 solutions. The first solution is that which is beneficial to the majority of the American populace. That would be more than 50%. The second possible solution is that which is beneficial to the current and future stability of America. Things that fall into that category are probably tax increases that I, as a taxpayer, might not like, but if explained to me properly, I might agree with. I might say, I don't want to pay that tax, but I'm going to because I know it's best for my country and for the future of my country. The future generations of my family are going to be better off by me paying that specific tax. So if your decision-making process falls into those 2 categories, you're going to be right every time. Will there be mistakes made? Absolutely. But what do we have now? We have a huge group of people bickering back and forth saying, no, we got to do this. No, we got to do this. And it's all based on their party affiliation. We have hundreds of people, but only 2 ideas. Why don't we just have one person in the House, one person in the Senate, and just let them duke it out? Because that's where we're at right now. We have 2 conflicting ideas, and they're headbutting, and they're gaining this country nothing by doing so. They need to drop everything. They need to say, where does this country need to be? How do we get back on track? Throw out their party affiliations and say, hey, what's best for this country and for this country's people right now? Because frankly, the people are sick of the situation this country's in. I'm sick of the situation this country's in. I'm sick of the fact that businesses are getting pushed out, that the middle class is getting smaller and smaller, the lower class is getting larger and larger. I'm sick, absolutely positively sick of the fact that there's people that are on unemployment for years and years and years now because of all the extensions that are given. People are not given a push to go find a job. They're given every opportunity to avoid finding a job, which in what way, shape, or form is that going to help our economy or our unemployment rate? If you're on unemployment, it shouldn't matter what job you take. Yeah, people don't want to suck it up and work a job that they don't want, but you have to do what you have to do in order to provide for yourself, provide for your family. And sitting on your butt at your house watching TV and not out looking for a job, that's not what's best for you or your family. So there's a few things. I'm already running on almost 10 minutes here. So I'm back, and hopefully I'll start making more vlogs here. Let me know what you guys think about the current politics in America, our economy. Where do you think we should go from here? What do you think we can do as a country or even as citizens to improve our current situation in this world? Be it with our economy, be it with wars, whatever you want to say. Drop me an email, Stephen Dunkel, StephenDunkel @gmail.com. Post your comments down below and subscribe to my channel. It's not hard to do. If you don't have a YouTube channel, it takes you just a few moments to sign up. You don't have to post videos, but it gives you the ability to put your comments down, like my video. I'd very much appreciate that. And share it. Share it on Facebook, other social networking sites. Get my videos out there if you like them. And as I've said before, I guarantee they're going to get better and better as time goes on. I have a busy life. I have a busy work schedule, busy home schedule. My kids are very busy in their lives, and so is my wife. So I'm not going to be posting regular vlogs. I'm no Ray William Johnson. It's not going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'm going to try to get videos out there more often. I've had a heck of a lull, and I apologize for that, especially for those of you who have looked forward to looking at my videos. But please share them, get them out there, talk about them, send me messages, let me know what you think, let me know if there's something you want me to talk about, something you want me to give my opinion on, and we'll go from there. So I want to thank you guys all for tuning in to Dunk in the Trunk, and we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate it.
No, I'm sure it is.
It's just that I wrote half of it when I was with Linda, and I wrote the other half after we broke up, so it's a little uneven, you know?
I don't mind. I'd like to hear it.
Yeah.